Hey everyone, I'm Rod and Todd, a professional YouTuber who makes professional videos, and this is a review of Transformers Legacy Evolution Soundblaster. So yeah, Soundblaster is kind of the token Soundwave redeco. He originated in the Japanese Headmasters show, and if you want to know Soundblaster's backstory, and a lot of media recently has been presented as kind of a clone of Soundwave. However, I'm not really a big fan of that origin. I prefer to go with the original Japanese backstory. Galvatron took some of Soundwave's parts along with some new parts and reconstructed a new version of Soundwave that he called New Soundwave. So, Soundblaster is of course a redeco of the core class Soundwave we got in Kingdom, just replacing the blue with black, basically. It transforms into a tape deck, which again, I am glad that we're seeing Soundwave as a tape deck again. So many years of him being a blue truck, it's just weird. Of course, just like with Kingdom Soundwave, he has these little cat ears at the top, which, yeah, I can see why some people would have a problem with it. I don't really mind it personally. However, if you want, you can fold them out and kind of make it more square, but it doesn't really do it for me. But yeah, at least you have options. He does have weapon storage, which it's the same as the Kingdom release. I like how the holes are in two different positions, so that the shorter gun and the longer gun are hidden away. That's very nice. All folds away very well. Of course, the door can open as well. But my main problem with this mode is really just the same complaint I had about Kingdom Soundwave. It's just static. There's really nothing you can do with it. Because at least with like the larger Soundwave toy, the door's spring loaded. You push the button and it opens up. This one you have to do it manually, which is not as fun. It doesn't have any rolling wheels. It's not a jet for you to fly around. It's just a rectangle. Now I'm starting to see why they made Soundwave a blue truck. But I mean, it's cool. I'm glad that we are getting more toys of Soundwave, or I guess Soundblaster is a tape deck mode, which is nice. Considering we haven't gotten a redeco of Netflix Soundwave in the Soundblaster, we've only gotten a redeco of the Siege one. So, it's fine. It's just, I kind of wish it was more exciting, you know what I mean? But anyway, let me get the accessories out of here so I can transform him. He transforms the same as Kingdom Soundwave, which is basically just unpeg these pieces, fold them around to form the legs, rotate them around, fold down the feet, rotate those out from the back, fold the hands down, rotate the head up, rotate the head around, and there you go. Short, sweet, to the point. And let's get those accessories on there, because seeing Soundwave or Soundblaster without the shoulder cannon is really bugging me. He does have the port up there, you just throw it on there. So let's talk articulation. Soundblaster has a ball joint at the head to move his head left and right, and up, but not really down. Ball joint at the shoulders to move his arm out, and all the way around. Kind of stiff on mine. Kind of a butterfly joint here as well, which is nice. Ball joint at the elbow to move his bend at the elbow and swivel at the elbow. No wrist swivel. No waist swivel. He does have a ball joint at the hips, so you can move his leg out, forward with the included hip skirt, and sort of back. Bend at the knee, swivel at the thigh, and okay, not really an ankle pivot, but you can move it back and forth though. He's got a decent amount of articulation for a core class figure, which is nice. He does also come with the gun as well, or he pointed out the shoulder cannon, but he does have this gun as well. And his other accessory, you can open up the chest door, and just like with Kingdom Soundwave, he does come with a non-transforming cassette. Soundwave had Laserbeak, and Soundblaster has that redecoed with yellow bits, and that's supposed to be Buzzsaw. What really irks me is that we haven't gotten a redeco of the Micromaster Laserbeak from Siege and the Buzzsaw yet. We got this, which does not transform. And that accessory is fine and all. It's cool that we actually got a little cassette that goes in there, but since it doesn't transform, there's really no point to it. Like, you can't hold it. It just kind of goes in here and you can take it out every so often. It's a neat little addition, but it doesn't really contribute that much to the figure. Something that I do like is how on most versions of Soundblaster, his chest door is red, like how it was in the original toy. However, this figure has it as a dark purple, like how it was in the original cartoon, which is really, really nice. That's something that even the Voyager didn't do. And this one has the Decepticon symbol instead of trying to shove him into the mercenaries haphazardly. So, overall, this figure is nice. Really, every good thing I have to say about this toy is something I have good to say about Soundwave. Everything bad has something bad about the original Soundwave toy. I kind of like it more in this black and purple and silver. It does look very, very nice. However, this figure is just kind of a nothing release for me. He's cool. I'm glad I got him, but overall, it's not really that much. Overall, this is definitely a figure you want to get if you're a big fan of the Japanese stuff, but if you don't really care about Soundwave that much or Soundblaster really, like, you don't need to get this guy. Besides, if you want the original Soundwave, the Core Class 1 got re-released in Wave 3 of Legacy, and you can probably still find it on shelves at this very moment. So, there is that. But yeah, this figure's fine. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Positives being solid robot and alternate modes. However, I guess his tape deck mode is just really, really static with nothing cool going on about it. His robot mode is fine. His elbow joints are really, really loose on mine. I don't know if that's just mine or if that's a widespread issue. But, yeah, that is something to look out for. But yeah, Sound Blaster's just kind of an okay figure. I just felt like I was obligated to make a review of him, honestly. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this has been Rod and Todd, signing off.